Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Cranberry County. Today is a special episode. It is an update series, update episode from yours truly, Design Candy. Today's episode, I am going first person, hashtag views, put them down in the chat, hashtag views. I am going first person around the whole map, showcasing all the stuff that we have built thus far. So big shout out to everybody that is new to the channel, that watches specifically these videos for my series. I'm trying to market these and put these out for the people who don't like watching from series to series. Also, big shout out to all the binge watchers. If you watch this all the way through, guess what? There's another episode. Get to recap what you have watched. Okay, so a couple of disclaimers before we're on the ground. As we speak, we're on the ground. You guys get a unique perspective, so things are going to be a little bit weird. I'm going to throw that out. You get a unique perspective to ground level things. So things like that are not very realistic when you're this far at the ground. But the purpose of this is to show off specific details so you guys can see kind of what I'm envisioning, and then we're going to cast some vision for the next probably 10 to 15 episodes. All right, let's get started. We're going to roll into the city. Somebody in the comment section had a really good perspective. We can tell like north and south from where the sun is. So big shout out to you, because that actually will help and come in handy. So I think I don't know what direction we're traveling, but this is the rest area that we did last episode. Check that out. Cool underpass. It actually goes underneath and goes around. Man, the sounds of this game just sounds so good. I love it. The next interchange, so to the left side we have the town of Gannett in Cranberry County. We worked on that last episode. And then to the right we have the state prison. We're gonna go check out the state prison really quick. A couple of things about this save game that I have to work on. Maybe we'll do it in a live stream. And just a quick note about my channel. I show everything. I show all my imperfections. I show all of the mistakes that I make, just for sake of showing the reality of playing this game. So that's me. If you're looking for a more polished YouTuber, it's not me. You'll probably find that somewhere else. And there's a lot of great creators out there, so check them out. But yeah, look at this interchange. This interchange is awesome. The road is like stupid small though. Why is this bridge so small? See, we find out cool things like that. That's hilarious. All right, let's check out. Oh, a lot of people are getting gas right now. That's cool. All right, so let's check out the prison area, and I'm gonna kind of go in first. We'll go in and out of first person and ground level. And so this is the prison property. It's super dead. I don't know why anybody doesn't use this. Not a lot of people use this. But I really love this build, and I got to show you guys one of my favorite things to do when I'm over here is look at this at night, because it just looks awesome at night. It's one of my favorite builds to look at night. Check that out. Doesn't that look? Oh, we got to make sure it's like really night. There we go. Little sunset there. Doesn't that just look awesome? Awesome. So the prison property is pretty cool. We can go down ground level so you guys can kind of see it, kind of tour it. So this was a pretty massive undertaking to build this prison. And again, it's not functional. I'm not really sure what I should do to make it that way. I could put like some bus lines that go around, and then try to prop some people generators down in this area. But nonetheless, I mean, it looks pretty cool. It actually turned out really cool when I built it. And then all the way across the pond here, you have the secondary prison. So if this was like the maximum security prison, this would be the minimum security prison. And just a little bit of a little cell blocks and things surrounding it. One of the yard lots. Again, go check out these episodes. I'm not going to go like straight in detail, but for some of the people on the channel, you guys are probably interested, like, okay, like I can go check that episode out. There's a lot of new people that watch my series, and you guys just don't know, and it's worth it. It's worth it to go back and watch some of these older episodes. And then this is one of my favorite views in Cranberry County right here. Just the view of the airport, and look at that. Doesn't that just looks awesome? Then you have the highway down below. So, okay, let's go back out of here. So yeah, that's the property. Again, check that out. Details for days on that one. Let's go back over to the highway. So this is the town of Gannett. We'll touch on that here in a minute, but I do want to go to the airport. Airport. So let's actually, I want you guys to experience driving over to the airport. One quick detail, you can see like off in the distance right now, my trees are super fuzzy. I turned my draw distance down, and that's a good trick for all of you out there that play with a bunch of mods like I do. I have over 4,000 assets and probably 200-ish mods, and you have to turn, you got to turn your draw distance down. So trees in the distance, that's the only way I'm able to get frames like this, right? And you're able to realistically do first person and drive through the city is because of that. Okay, so this highway is our toll road. This toll road goes from, let's do it real quick, I'll show you. This toll road goes from this corner and it travels all the way down to this corner. Now, a couple of things about a toll road. You might ask, okay, hey, Design Candy, why would you build a toll road if there's really no other direction, right? So you're forcing people to pay a toll. I'm not. Here's how you get away from paying a toll for the toll road. You have to come in through this way. And now I guess I'll just show you guys Gannett now. So you actually have to come in through this way right here, right? And then drive all the way down. You can get into the town of Gannett, maybe get some gas, mess with the farmlands. And then this interchange right here is where you hop on the highway and either go out of the city that way or into the city this way. And if you're going into the city, you can travel all the way down to, I think this road right here. And then this is the connection down out of the city, right? And then we have another connection, I believe, over here as well. So you can get out of the city that way. Now, is that the fastest way, right? No. The story behind Cranberry County is it's a county outskirts of town of a major city, right? So I have another series going on right now called Hawthorne Springs. In theory, this would be the county of Hawthorne Springs, right? Unofficially. So a big city would be probably like in this direction, right? Massive, huge city. And so this is the county and outskirts of a big city, meaning that this access is pretty important, right? And this specifically, this gets you access over to the Cranberry Oil Company. It gets you access over to the Speedway, which we'll go over all of these as the episode progresses. But yeah, you get access to the Candy Oil Company and all the oil rigs and all that. You get access to the farmlands in the distance. So this is a pretty, it's worth every penny. And we won't go over it, but every single, like, there's details, off ramps, on ramps, where you pay, where you don't. If you get on after a certain point, you have to pay, like right here, right? So if you get off right here, you have to pay the toll. But if you get on, there's an actual toll plaza here. So, and then the next on ramp would be, the interchange here. And then you would have another toll plaza to get to the airport. So the only way to get to the airport currently is through this toll road. Now I'm experimenting because I think that I'm going to add another access road that goes from the prison here around and underneath and then around out this way. And then this airport can connect. So you have a free way of going to the airport. But right now you definitely have to pay. And I know if I was a citizen in Cranberry County or whatever major city comes from this way, I would be pissed. Okay, so that's the story of this toll road. We should name this toll road. Let me know down below if you have any names or suggestions for the toll road. So, and it's super functional. Like we make money. The city makes money off of the toll road. I did do a little trick. So if you come this way, you actually have to slow down. So the left side is actually faster than the easy pass right side. But nonetheless, they use both. I'm excited that they use both. And then ignore my lines. My lines look so super ghetto. I love it though. It's before that intersection marking tool came out. So a lot of people that play this know about, there's a cool tool that makes lines. It's awesome. So this is the interchange. Again, that's the the continuation of the toll road. So it goes down there. There's no more toll plazas. So if you actually came in through the city and you came this way, you actually wouldn't have to pay a toll. I just thought about that. We got to fix that. So the main entrance to the Cranberry County International Airport, again, on the outskirts of a major city, this would be their airport, Cranberry County. It's like, why does Cranberry County have an airport this big? Well, it's because it services another major city. So I'm having some issues with my signs, but just imagine that there's signs above here. Check out the airport episode if you want to see it in all of its entirety. But driving down and along, I love this. We have right here, we have just parking. I used to have propped cars filling this space, and I had to take them out just because of my prop limit. I reached the prop limit in this super small city. So that's why there's no cars, but we do have functioning airport shuttles, right? So they pick all the people up. And then on this side here, we have a super highly detailed, you can kind of see with the cars too. I left the cars here, but we have a super highly detailed rental car plaza. So if you're on the bottom here, check this out. It actually looks super cool. So you have the Avis rental car parking lot, and then that's where you return your cars, and that's where you pick them up. So actually, where you return your cars are over here. When you're dropping off, you return your car this way, and then they're in line. So you get your cars here, and then these are lined up. Ooh, look at the plane flying through. Gotta love city skylines. And then you line your cars up right there. Okay, so let's continue down. First person, I do want to show you guys the terminals. I spent a lot of time on these terminals. So let's go up to the departures. I believe they're up top, and then the arrivals are below. Everything's custom in this airport. Custom signs, custom planes, custom props, everything that you can think of. So there goes the Cranberry County International Airport. We have custom terminal signs. We have the airport shuttles on the far left, and then like some cool bridges to get over to the rental car lot. Just looks super good. Let's go downstairs. Same thing. These are the arrivals downstairs. So you got the cool signs and cool lights. Check out this episode. It looks really, really good at night. Let's go through these buildings so you guys can get a, here's how I do it, right? Here's a little secret. So here's how people actually can use the airport functionally is I put these roads down in the middle so they can actually get on the airport and into the terminal buildings. So now you're looking at the actual airport property. I mean, it just looks super cool. Highly, highly detailed. You have your international terminal right in the center here. So that's Terminal B, I believe. Terminal B is the international terminal. And then on this side, you have Terminal C that services our classic design candy, old school liveries. I got to make a new livery. I think that'd be cool to make a new livery. Maybe in the next series, Hawthorne Springs, when we do our airport, we'll make a design candy livery. But this super detailed. Have the jetway bridges. Those are all connected. And then on this side, you have Seagate's Frontier, and then on this side you have Spirit. For the, what gates are these? Yep, still Seagates. Cool. So yeah, you have A, B, and then C. B is the international terminal. Continuing on, we have this awesome fire department. It doesn't give a lot of love. It's kind of hidden, but I liked it. I love the detail on the placement of the different fire trucks. That looks super realistic to me, right? And you have a cool access road to get there off of the side of the airport with a bunch of security checkpoints. Continuing on, we have the Seoul runway. This runway is also shared with the cargo, small cargo hub that we have here. Just on the back, you just have some UPS and FedEx, one on the other side. Again, I don't know how realistic that is, but look pretty cool. You would think that a major city in the distance would be shipping tons of cargo. So maybe this, this is still a small, it's an international airport, but it's still fairly small, right? So nothing like Palm Islands Airport, where it was like legitimately took 15,000 episodes. Just a little bit of detailing on this side. We have the United livery here, and then a cool hangar. I tried to make like we're building another hangar in construction. And then you have some private jets. We also have some super cool like upscale parking for those private jets. So you got crazy cars. Look at this. You got CT6s. I know they're floating. Let's get back up on this side so you guys won't see the floating piece. But yeah, you have G-Wagons, Suburbans, S-Class, Benz, all that fun stuff. And so on this side, you have like a cool little private drive. Again, there's the construction, but Cranberry County International. And then you have all your private, hangar parking, all that stuff. And those are floating too. So ignore that, but you guys can get kind of the gist of this build. Super cool. And then you have this cool like little riverway, and let's continue on. So that's the airport property. We'll go up and down the highway. How about that? So we'll go kind of in a loop. So we'll loop back around. This was the first official episode that I ever did. This is the first build in Cranberry County. It's the truck stop and the classic Chick-fil-A on this side. And then we have a Days Inn and a Holiday Inn, and just like iconic screenshots. Like right here, we put our cool filter on. If you guys follow my Instagram, you'll know all about this. You guys will know all about this. Continuing down here, we have Overland Hills, I think we called it. Let's look at the signs. We made custom signs back in the day for neighborhoods, and we should continue doing that. We definitely should continue doing that. And so this is technically a neighborhood, not like a city. So yeah, Overland Valley Ranch. There you go. And we have some cool house construction. This build. Okay, my favorite part of this build is the simplistic nature of the housing. And there's a couple other things too, but so let me show you in first person. And I'm trying to go really quickly in hopes of this video not being an hour, right? I could sit and chill all day long and show you guys. So like the clubhouse here, but like check this out. Doesn't this give you suburb vibes? You have like these houses. See the airport in the background, but you have like these houses, then you have like this cool path and these awesome trees. And then look at this, like it's like a cool little beltway, like a green belt. And I know growing up, I had a house that had a green belt, and I don't know, it's just that little stuff like that is just super cool to me. And the little details that you guys would never be able to know this existed unless we were to the ground. Like if you zoom out, you can't tell like how cool this looks as a green belt. So I just thought that was cool. Let's go back down to the ground here. Just classic suburban upscale houses. These are probably the newest. This is the newest neighborhood in Cranberry County by far. Probably the most socioeconomical impacted, higher income, mid to high income neighborhood in Cranberry County so far. So, and we'll build. Actually, no, I'm lying. There's another area. So this is probably the second one. I'll point out the other area when we get to it. So you have a cool baseball stadium. Then we have Glenbrook Elementary School, cool elementary school. Continuing down the road here, we have, I forgot what this high school is called. We named that. Well, we named all these after our subscribers. Overland High School. Boom. That's my high school growing up. Look it up on Google if you're interested. Continuing down, right? Overland Valley Ranch. Overland High School has to be in Overland Valley Ranch, right? So this right here is one of my all-time favorite builds. Let's go on this part. See, look at these views, right? Like you hashtag views right now. You can't get this view unless you're in first person. That's why I love doing these videos. Let me know if you guys like seeing this stuff. So now, like, you just got out of high school. Huge high school, by the way, too. This high school, fun fact, Overland High School services most of Cranberry County. So school buses drive people over to this high school. It's a massive high school. But one of my favorite builds of all time, guys, all time, is this right here, Overland High School, their football stadium. Okay, now the reason why is because of the dual elevation, right? So the school is up here, but the stadium is like below. And this makes for some gorgeous screenshots. And on top of that, I mean, I played high school football. Like, wouldn't it just be super fun to play on this field? Look at this. Like, look at your scenario, or your scenery. Just super green, high school in the back, Friday night lights. Man, I mean, it's just nostalgic. It'd be so fun. One of my favorite builds of all time in Cranberry County. Okay, so that is Overland Valley Park, or whatever I called it. Overland Park. I got to see again. Let's see one more time. What do we call this thing? What do we call this thing? Overland Valley Ranch. So that's Overland Valley Ranch. Time classic neighborhood here. And Overland Valley Ranch, interesting enough, will continue this way, and then we'll continue this way. So a little bit of vision casting so you guys can get the vision. That's this whole property, and what we're going to go over next. will be filled with houses, right? So this is the new age houses. These are the oldest houses. These are the second to last oldest houses. And then you have your huge houses over here, right? More neighborhoods that way. We'll get over that in a second. Let's continue on down the road here. We have the Main Street. Make sure you go back and check out this. This is probably top 5 build in Cranberry County out of our 30 episodes. This is up there with probably my top 1, you know, maybe top 3 is this neighborhood. So I got to pause the traffic. It's so loud. Just rolling, man. This is my like compromise in the early days of Cranberry County. This is one of the top views, if not the top viewed video in this series. So go check it out. It's that good. Not really, but people like it. But this is my like, okay, small town, big dreams. These are like the people that made it. They have these old school buildings, old school Main Street that like gentrified and was revitalized and turned into like an upscale high class housing retail district. So it's funny, man. Like you have these beautiful lights overhead. I just love that. And just have classic streets with parking in the back, like literally park in the back. Looks so good. And then yeah, you just have your Main Street and just roll around. You have H&M, you have some bars, Burger King, Pizza Hut, and then it gets really ridiculous. You got an Apple store, y'all. Come on now. You got an Apple store in Cranberry County. We're so fortunate. I know it's super unrealistic. That's never going to happen to have an Apple store, but you can dream, right? As the mayor of Cranberry County, I can dream and have an Apple store in my city. So now it gets really unrealistic. You have a Ribs Place, Barnes & Noble, Dolce & Gabbana, Victoria's Secret, Forever 21, Cheesecake Factory, an Express, Ruby Tuesdays next to a 7-Eleven. That would never happen. But it looks cool. What else do we have? A Louis Vuitton, Tommy Hilfiger, a Prada, Pottery Barn. Gotta love it. And then we have the city capitol of Cranberry County, the municipal building. And then we have some city services here, the police station, or probably sheriff's station, and then a medical center. Continuing down, classic retail, classic. So we have a Cracker Barrel, a Red Lobster, awesome billboards for Walmart. There's no Walmart in Cranberry County just yet. We are going to dial that in. There will be a time when there's a Walmart. There's a Costco and a Target. There's just no Walmart. Got a Chick-fil-A. Love Chick-fil-A. Shout out if you like Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. Bojangles. I've never been, but I heard that the chicken and biscuits are legit. Got a Denny's billboard. Rundown Motel just for the views. Texas Steakhouse. Outback Steakhouse. An Olive Garden. I really love how this turned out. This Olive Garden is super highly detailed. No one's going to the Olive Garden or any of these restaurants for some reason. I think that this game is legitimately broken. Just because I have a lot of issues with it. So somewhere along the line, my save game just pooped itself. But we still have the game, so it's still good. Applebee's, Dollar General, Spring Hill Suites, so you can get your hotel sleep on, and then a Pilot truck stop. So the reason why all that is here, right? It's kind of random. You have this cool Main Street, and then all of a sudden you have like these truck stop type areas. The reason why is because this is a main truck route, right? Ooh, let me go back up. Boom. So this is a main truck route, and look at the hashtag views here, right? So yeah, this is a big time path out and into the city, and yeah, so a lot of people come over here. The story would be they would come over and they would go get some food, maybe catch a hotel, truck stop, all that fun stuff. We'll go over all of this in a second here. We'll loop back around. So let's go back over this way. Oh, really quick. These are the first ever houses in Cranberry County. Just look at them. Super colonial style. And we're going to dial this in more. So this story is to be continued because I want to make sure like this goes all the way across. So little vision casting here. This will stretch all the way over here. It'll be the official first neighborhood inside of Cranberry County in the story of Cranberry County. We all know that Overland Valley Ranch was the first like official build on the channel in terms of sequential episodes, but this will be in the story of Cranberry County, the first neighborhood. Okay, cool. So we have a main entrance that way, but I want to take the side roads, and hopefully you guys are watching this or liking this. If you watch this far, you're a fan, and I appreciate you. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official neighborhood of University City. That's what we call this, University City. Again, I don't know if they're neighborhoods or if they're cities. We're going to say they're neighborhoods. We're going to say Cranberry County is the air quotes, quote unquote city, and University City is a neighborhood of Cranberry County. So continuing into University City, this is the outskirts backside of University City. You have looks like a middle school here, and then some university style housing. Let's actually go on the main road here. You got cops and ambulances picking up some dead people. Gotta love it. I'm actually gonna pause that so we don't hear them blazing. Look at these houses. These houses are awesome. So again, this would be the second official neighborhood in sequential order of the story of Cranberry County. This would be the second neighborhood to exist. And it just looks cool. Looks really cool. Pretty basic neighborhood, but got some cool housing this way. Pretty old school housing, but looks super good. Love it. One of the things about this neighborhood that I really tried to import was a lot of green space. So here's an actual functional park that we put in the city. Looks super good. Love it. Continuing down, we have another park on this side, or another space. So technically these are the same parks. And that looks super realistic, right? That view right there looks really realistic. I could see this being an actual city. So continuing down, we have the backside of the retail district. Again, I encourage you to go check out our university episodes. I think we did 3 or 4 of them, but we'll just touch over the highlights. So we just made a cool right there. We hung a right going straight down into the actual campus. So there you go. Quick note about Cranberry County. Everything in Cranberry County, or excuse me, Cranberry University. Everything in Cranberry University is custom, y'all. Everything. The signs, the banners, everything's custom. So custom Cranberry County sign. You have the university buses going all throughout. You got the police too rolling. This is the West Campus that we're calling it. This is Blue Hall. And another thing that we did is we named every single hall after a subscriber, and some basic generic names as well. So it's Blue Hall. This is Blue Hall right there. And then you have Pilgrim Hall. That's that right there. Just gorgeous, gorgeous campus. West Campus is my favorite because just the foliage in it. It just looks so, so cool. So continue on the West Campus here. I'll go first person. You guys can see some of the first person views. Let me back up a little bit. Cool. Let's go. Custom flags, custom signs. Gotta love it. Look at that. Cranberry University, established in 1876. That's the story that we're rolling with. And again, if you're thinking about it, this is a metropolitan area of a major city. So you would have the major university out in the boonies, in the county. So yeah, just super cool. Blue Hall, we're passing. This whole thing is Blue Hall. This university is loosely based off of the University of Northern Colorado. Check it out. I went there. Yeah, the Cranberry Pavilion. So just a place to get some food from the food truck, and then grab a seat here, work outside, something super fun. North Hall, gotta love it. Cool statues and everything. Again, check out this episode. There's so much detail. It was super fun build. You have the sports area. Gotta love it. Continuing down, you have the arena, and then you have the awesome James Hansen Memorial Library. That was named after one of our subscribers. I think either grandparent or parent that passed. So that's super cool. We have just this. Okay, one of my favorite. Okay, like we talked about top 3. This is in the top 3 of the builds, and specifically the episode where we laid down the sports stuff, because look at this. Doesn't that look crazy? Again, it just amazes me, all the stuff that we've been able to accomplish in Cranberry County. Like, look at this. So cool. When space isn't an option, when you're not trying to fill like just big areas, you have time to really be creative. So you have the Xavier Memorial Stadium. Big shout out to Xavier, one of my loyal subscribers. Let's go on the other side of this. So over here you have a parking lot for the stadium and all of the activities in the athletics area. And then you have some university housing apartments on this side. Love it. Stadium parking there. And then we have the front of the stadium. So you have the Xavier Memorial Stadium. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Looks cool. Big old banners, all that fun stuff. Continuing down, we're gonna go probably just do a couple flyovers for this is called the Central Campus. So here's our cool sign there, Central Campus. And the Central Campus obviously is the older campus. So this is the first campus that existed. It still has its old admin building right here. It has the oldest dorms, right? So old school Victorian style dorms. Has a really controversial but really cool soccer stadium that I built. And then some cool like residence halls, some schools. I think it was a school right here, School of Economics. So things like that. Another feature is you have a police academy as well. So maybe this school emphasizes police academy. But yeah, this looks super good. Housing all around, university style housing all around. So you have a hustling and bustling community full of teachers and staff and everybody that lives around in the university. One cool quick thing, I gotta find it really quick. Here it is. We have like a cool little Greek row. And so you have the different Greek letters, Alpha, Omega, and Sigma houses. So that's pretty cool. And then you have an entrance straight out to the next city. So another major entrance. There's zero retail on this side. So I think it's way cooler to come from the other side. But nonetheless, you have that. Okay, so let's continue on. We're going to loop back this way. So we have like these cool county line roads on the outskirts. And we used to have so much traffic, but now we don't. So this is like a cool access road that goes all the way up this way. So like a big, huge scenic route that you go all the way up this way. And if you think about how far this stuff is, man, like watch, we'll turn around the camera and you guys can look back with me. Look how far that university actually is, right? That's super far. And then where we just were, Overland Valley Park, whatever, I can't get that name right, is way over there. So yeah, the scale of this game is just crazy. Like this is the stuff that you have to feel. We dialed this bad boy in last episode as well, called it Belmont Ranch. And this is the richest neighborhood in Cranberry County. I mean, they're freaking mansions, y'all. Like, look at these houses. So my mistake, they live all the way out here. If you're rich in Cranberry County, you live way over here, right? But cool build. This is probably 3 or 4 episodes ago. Go check it out. Another older style neighborhood. Okay, let's wrapping this thing up. I have one more area to show you guys and then we're going to end it. And it's one of my favorite areas as well. So we actually go opposite of the first suburb that we built, Overland Valley Park. I'm saying it wrong, I know. And then you come down over to here and you have this cool construction interchange. I just had to do like a little construction scene to get some screenshots. It was fun. But we have this cool construction over this way, and then you turn in here for this road. Eventually this road will connect over right there once the construction is done. But you have the Candy RV Company. Love it, love it, love it. Or excuse me, Cranberry County RV Superstore, Candy RV. And this was a fun build. This is like a one-off build. Check it out if you're interested. It's awesome. It was fun. Super highly detailed like RV shop. This is what happens when you have assets and I find them. I'm like, ooh, RV shop. Super highly detailed, custom signs, all that fun stuff. Okay, continuing on, we have our fun. I mean, this is, okay. I think number 1 was the airport, or top 3. Second was the university area, specifically the West Campus. And my third top build of Cranberry County will have to be the Cranberry Speedway and surrounding property. This was so fun, man. Oh man, custom signs, the whole 9. Just a cool neighborhood. So you start off the neighborhood. We have a highway interchange here. This highway interchange is super popping. We probably need another one down there, but get off the highway. You come over to this like awesome area where you can buy a car. Got a Tesla dealership, a Chevy dealership, a Toyota, a Honda. Just super, super cool. And then you have a little space over here. I'm going to pause this really quick. And this connects to the actual neighborhood. So we're calling this the Speedway or Cranberry Speedway district and neighborhood. So you have houses there. Right in the middle, you have like a really cool elementary school. So that looks really cool. Again, there's only one high school in Cranberry County, and it's Overland High School. So everybody gets bused over there, but we do have a cool little middle school. And we'll go first person perspective. I encourage, if you like my stuff and you haven't checked this build out, I highly encourage you to check this specific build out because it's awesome. So we have like this cool statue of a car and then rolling around. Look at this. Look at this entrance. One of my favorite entrances. Again, this reason why this is top 3 in Cranberry County land. Okay, let me see if I can raise it up. This right here is the entrance to the Speedway. And just look how cool this looks. Like, just looks awesome to me. Man, just the details. We utilize these link buildings by King Leno. It's an asset, but it just turned out awesome. And then you have this cool like checkerboard front. Just a grand style entrance. Super detailed, right? Bullets everywhere. And then you have these cool flags. And then on the right side, you have some retail. So you have an IHOP, you have a gas station. And then you have this cool outdoor mall. Big shout out King Leno. This looks super, super cool. Cool outdoor seating area after you go to the mall. You have some waterfalls. And then we have our kind of only Union Station train station. And so right now you can see a passenger train is there. It got stuck. Gotta love it. Oh, no, it didn't get stuck. Cool. It's actually pretty functional. So yeah, passenger trains that are coming and going. Love it. And then let's go over here. This is the back entrance. So going down through here. Oh, we got to go down. Boom. Cool. So then you go down, and then this is an entrance to the Cranberry Speedway. We got to actually go on the other side here. So this is how you enter. Kind of some security checkpoints, super detailed, big grand entrance sign, Cranberry Speedway, flags, the whole package here. Over here is like the pit stops, different administration buildings, fire department, ambulances. This is where all the teams park. So you have a bunch of RVs, tour buses, that sort of thing. On this side, you have the area where everybody else parks, and then like an event center, and then a smaller racetrack in the middle here. So you can watch smaller events here, and then all the people will park here. They used to park here. I don't know what happened. They used to park here, but everybody parks there, and then you have your team, so you can go check out your teams and all of their stuff, all their trailers and everything. We also have parking on the other side here, and then outlining it right here. So again, very expansive. Yeah, you can see some people parking there. Obviously the property's super big and it's a little bit unrealistic, but you guys can get the gist of it. Okay, we're 40 minutes in. We got to wrap it up. So in the middle, you have a golf course. It looks super, super awesome. This is how you get to the other holes right here. And it's an actual functioning racetrack. You guys can't see it, but there's a race car all the way in the back. And then you go on this side and continue all of your golfing. Continuing on, we have the other part of the golf course. And then last but not least, one of my favorite parts, and we'll end on one of my favorite views, is the clubhouse, AKA resort for the Cranberry Speedway, your high class upscale resort for Cranberry County. So that's it. That's the city. That's the city in a nutshell. What did we miss? Did we miss anything? I think we got everything. Yep, we got everything. So that's the city. 20 or 30 episodes in. That's the city. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was long, but it's packed full of content. I've been talking for 40 minutes. I need water. And so I'm like, I got to wrap this up. Okay, a little bit of future casting, a little vision casting. Like I mentioned earlier, I really want to fill out this place right here. So from here all the way down, all the way over, that's going to be residential. That's coming soon. We'll also do another like spot, probably a town here, and a town here, small towns, right? Small county, small towns with big dreams, as we promised in our intro. We will do another small town here and then another one down here. Now, in the next few episodes, we are going to dial in Drum roll, please. Ta-da. We are gonna dial in you guys ready for this? You ready for this? I'm trying to see how many people are still this far, right? So if you're still this far, you gotta like the video and subscribe. We are dialing in a military base. Yes, it's coming. I don't know where I want to put it. Let me know down below. Where should I put it? Should I put it next to the oil fields? Should I put it next to Gannett? Should I put it next to the state prison, the airport, Overland Park, University City, Belmont Ranch, Main Street? Where should it go? Let me know. I'm thinking this property over here. Bunch of airstrips, airfields, dude over here. There's a bunch of land. Or maybe up here. Maybe up here in this corner, right? Dude over here. Bunch of hills, bunch of land. It'll look pretty cool next to the other airport too. So that's what I'm thinking. Also, we're gonna dial in like a state park. That's gonna come. We're gonna utilize this terrain up here because it's already pretty rigid and mountainous. So that's gonna come in the next few episodes as well. So thank you guys so much. Let me know what you would like me to build. We're at episode 30, probably go another 20 episodes or so. So let me know, get your suggestions down below in the comment section. And yeah, we'll look at those. Big shout out to the Candy Fam, admins, Metro, Imperial Jedi, Manifer, who else we have? All the people in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you're missing out. Links are always at the bottom. They're helping me right now get the next few episodes dialed in. So if you want input, join the Discord. All right, that's it. I've been talking for so long. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.